Ooh, I love it.
Ching goes the money tree. And every time a ching money comes to me, it all flows in so abundantly from the top, left, right, and up under me. Wave, 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 I'm a money wave. Money flow, money made. Flowing in and out, plus money saved. Debt, 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 all debt is paid. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. And every time a ching money comes to me, it all flows in so abundantly from the top, left, right, and up under me. Wave, 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 I'm a money wave. Money flow, money made. Flowing in and out, plus money saved. Debt, 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 all debt is paid. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. And every time it ching money comes to me, it all flows in so abundantly from the top, left, right, and up under me. Wave, 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 I'm a money wave. Money flow, money made. Flowing in and out, plus money saved. Debt, 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 all debt is paid. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. And every time it ching money comes to me, it all flows in so abundantly from the top, left, right, and up under me. Wave, 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 I'm a money wave. Money flow, money made. Flowing in and out, plus money saved. Debt, 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 all debt is paid. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. And every time a ching money comes to me, it all flows in so abundantly from the top, left, right, and up under me. Wave, 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 I'm a money wave. Money flow, money made. Flowing in and out, plus money saved. Debt, 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 all debt is paid. Every time it ching money comes to me, it all flows in so abundantly from the top, left, right, and up under me. Wave, 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 I'm a money wave. Money flow, money made. Flowing in and out, plus money saved. Debt, 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 all debt is paid. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. And every time it ching money comes to me, it all flows in so abundantly from the top, left, right, and up under me. Wave, 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 I'm a money wave. Money flow, money made. Flowing in and out, plus money saved. Debt, 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 all debt is paid. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. And every time a ching money comes to me, it all flows in so abundantly from the top, left, right, and up under me. Wave, 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 I'm a money wave. Money flow, money made. Flowing in and out, plus money saved. Debt, 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 all debt is paid. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. And every time it ching money comes to me, it all flows in so abundantly from the top, left, right, and up under me. Wave, 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 I'm a money wave. Money flow, money made. Flowing in and out, plus money saved. Debt, 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 all debt is paid. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. And every time it ching money comes to me, it all flows in so abundantly from the top, left, right, and up under me. Wave, 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 I'm a money wave. Money flow, money made. Flowing in and out, plus money saved. Debt, 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 all debt is paid. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. And every time a ching money comes.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's a great way to wake up.
Yes, it is.
Your mind flowing in and money saved, debt leaving. That's a great way to wake up.
Yes, 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 yes. First thing on your mind. I'm excited. I'm so excited.
That's so much better than having worry on your mind. The first,
Right.
your eyelids open up and there it is, stand there staring at you.
Oh my God, what's happening? What did I do? What do I need? What I don't have? What I need to have?
Yeah.
Ooh, I
None of
like
that.
ching, 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 goes the money tree.
And grateful for what we do have, right?
Oh,
Oh my goodness, that's the key.
The gratitude is. Gratitude is.
We about to say the same thing. Go ahead, say it, Dr. Long.
No, I just said the gratitude is the key. That's all.
Gratitude is the key to all of it, right? So welcome to the Law of Attraction Day 112.
Ching, ching, ching.
I know where y'all been for 112 days. At least I know where I've been for 112 days. You know, you start writing down where you've been, knowing where you've been, knowing where you are. Oh my goodness, 112 days? Is that where I've been?
Taking the money tree. That's where we've been.
Ching, 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 make the money tree.
Yeah. Take the money
So
tree.
we are using as our guide the Law of Attraction Planner. I am so excited for this planner and what it is really helping us to be, do, have, grow. Oh my goodness. 112 days of intentional thought processes, creating the thoughts that you want to have, not those thoughts that you have that are not, we know what to do with those quick, don't we?
Flush
They
them.
don't even last. You're like, no, nope.
Flush.
Nope. Shh. Nope. 17 seconds.
Yeah. Ching, ching, ching. 17 seconds. Ching, ching,
Yes,
ching.
yes. It's so important for us to be mindful of our thought processes and what's happening during our thought processes. And when something comes up that don't feel right, we know exactly what to do with it. Exactly. We know. We know how to just cancel, rethink, rethought, the whole nine. Nope. We know. Reboot, delete. Get that out of here. So we are going to start our morning with our morning meditation. So have a good seat, get comfortable. Let me get us some good music. And we will do that part first. Let's see. Just love ching, ching, ching goes the money tree.
And I had never heard that before. I'm so happy you all turned me on.
Oh my goodness. I have definitely heard it a few times. I've probably been hearing it for the past year.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Elevate your vibration, manifest miracles and positive energy. I like that one. That is a good one. Hey, Miss Jai, good morning. Good morning on all social platforms. We are about to do our meditation. So just sit back and relax, close your eyes, set yourself in a good, comfortable space where you can just be with your thoughts. Good morning, Queens, Jathia said. And we have a king as well. Ooh, so we're going to start with just taking in deep breaths. Just deep breaths in. Deep breaths in. Being in gratitude for every breath that you get to take. We are so grateful for this moment. Grateful for every small thing that means a lot to you. Being in gratitude for your warm bed, your cozy blankets, your toothbrush, your toothpaste, your glasses, your lipstick, everything that has gotten you to this place with us this morning. Now take your hand and place it over your heart, feeling the love emanating from your heart center. Feel this love come up and give it to yourself. Feel this love maybe by remembering the first time you laid eyes on the love of your life or the birth of your first child. Feel the love from that day and give that love to yourself. Feel this love as a warm, white light of love energy. Feel it as it encompasses your entire body. Feel it, feel it, feel it. This love for you. Self-love is the key to all love. Self-love is the key to us love. Self-love is the key to we love. There is no love without self-love first. Now that you have given love to yourself, let us now send love to those people that you love and those that love you. So send love to your parents, send love to your grandparents, send love to your siblings, send love to your children, send love to your grandchildren, your nieces, your nephews, your cousins, and friends. See their faces, see the last time you had that belly roll when you were together. See them and send them all your love. Now that we have covered our families, let us now touch and agree to send love to the world. Wherever you are in your prospective city, states, towns, and countries, let us touch and agree to send this love to the world. Because what we know now is the world needs love. So feel this love as it pulsates from you. This white light of love just pulsating, getting bigger and bigger until it shoots from you straight out of the roof of your house and meets us high in the sky above the planet. See it as a big white ball of love, light energy sitting above the planet. See it as it touches the top of the planet at the North Pole, as it dissipates along the sides, covers the entire world, and meets at the bottom at the South Pole. All 7 billion lights have been covered by this love that we set intentionally. Let us set the intention to send additional love to those people who have lost family members, and for those people who are in war-torn places. We send an additional dose of love just for them. If you so feel like it, you can let your hands drop down to your lap. Now let us visualize the life of your dreams. If money and time were not an obstacle, where would you live? Where would you do? Where would you be? What would you have? Is it the big house, the tiny house, or no house living off the grid? What does this house look like? What is in this house? What does the kitchen look like? What's the living room and the bedroom? Where is it situated? Is this house in the mountains? Is this house at the lake? Is this house at the beach? Or is this a condo high in the sky? See it. See yourself there. See what it looks like. See yourself inside. See the furnishings. See the pictures on the wall. Smell the candles burning. See yourself standing outside of it, feeling the wind blowing ever so gently against your cheek. Is it cool? Is it warm? Does the air smell like the ocean? Be here now. See this place. We know if you go there in the mind, you will go there in the body. Now let us go to your mode of transportation. What is it? Is it your luxury car, your smart car, your motorcycle, your bicycle? Which one is it for you? See yourself, see the color of the car, see yourself stepping into the car. Whether you're stepping into the driver's seat or the back seat as the passenger being chauffeured. See your hands on the steering wheel. See your hands, your rings, your fingernails. See yourself there. Does it have the new car smell? What color is the interior? Is it leather? What's on the console? Do you have Sirius radio? This is really nice. Now, let us go to your office. Whether it's your home office or your satellite office. See this office. See your desk, the big desk, the tiny desk, the lab desk, no desk. See the work that is on the desk. What does it say that you're doing to afford this life? Are you serving men or women or children, entire families? Are you impacting homelessness or domestic violence or some disease? What are you doing? What is the work of your heart that you have shown up to do? What is the gift that you are walking in that is making way for you? See the faces of the people that are impacted because you showed up. See the faces of the mother who now has a home to take her children. See her as she sits around the table holding your hands, praying and thanking God that you showed up See the tears as they stream down her face in gratitude because you showed up to do the work. And because of you, she has a second chance. See the faces of those people that your work impacts. See the people wearing your designs, see your artwork hanging up in the living rooms of those folks. See your work showing up wherever it's supposed to be, wherever you dream it to be, see it there. See yourself accepting the reward for a job well done, for all of your hard work. Let us set the intention today for inner peace, that no person, place, or thing can disrupt this peace that we now set in place. Give love today, give help today, give without expecting anything in return. You are fearfully and wonderfully made, and we are so thankful for this modality to be able to see it now, to feel it now, and to take this vision and to write it down and make it plain. I'll see you there. I know you'll do it. When I count backwards from 5, we'll be back in the room. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How amazing is that? So here we are, Law of Attraction Day 112.
Wow.
Ooh, we started in December and now here we are using the Law of Attraction Planner as a guide. I am so excited for the planner and what we have been able to do with this planner. And so the planner starts right out from the gate telling us, how do we get to the life that we just saw in our visualization? How do we do it? How do we get there? And so it gives us a roadmap straight in the beginning. And it says that how you get there is by awareness and self-discovery. And so how do you find out what it is that you want to do? How do you find your life purpose? How do you find the people that you're wishing to serve? And the first thing is asking the same question that we asked. What would you want to experience if time and money were not an issue? And so you answer that question first. And then how do you want to grow? What do you want to contribute to this world? Who are you and why are you here? Where are you going and how do you want to be remembered when you're gone? And if you achieved all your life goals, how would you feel? And how can you feel that now? By absolutely taking time to visualize every single day. What is most important in your life? What do you value most? And what are you most passionate about? What brings you the most joy and sense of peace in your life? What does a successful life even look like to you? What do other people most admire about you? What are your unique gifts that you want to share with the world? What are your top 5 values? And if you can't seem to figure out what those values are, just ask the people that know you well. They'll help you. They'll be able to tell you. And what are your top 10 achievements in life? When you think about the top 10 achievements of your life, when you go back to those feelings of those top 10 achievements, you can then stack those achievements on top of each other. If you were somebody who bought your first house at a young age, remember that. If you're somebody who bought a car, who got a great job, who completed college, who got your kids through college, Grand Rising sister and doctor, that's Vern. Hey, Vern.
Morning, Vern.
So all of those things, stack them up and stand on them. You know I'm very guilty, and I've been reminded of this of late. I'm very guilty of doing things and moving right on to the next without taking a step back and say, yeah, I did that. Good job. Good job. Yeah, I just go to the next thing. Oh, that was great. Okay, moving on.
Acknowledgement is so important.
It
And
absolutely is.
you have to
important
acknowledge yourself in case nobody else even got what you did. Sometimes we do things and people don't even get it.
They don't even get it. So take time out to, give yourself credit for what you've done.
Mhm.
And one of the things that just came back up for me this week is I really am a best-selling author. I really did write a book.
And it's so.
And it sold. People like reading it, apparently.
People get a lot from it. It's not just a happy read. That book changes people's lives.
Yeah. I just absolutely had that conversation last night with Debbie Vitale. She did.
Good, Debbie, tell it.
She finally did call me, yo. So I'm gonna call you. She finally called me. But absolutely celebrate your wins. Vern says, celebrate your wins. Celebrate them. And celebrate them.
The
over and
tendency
over.
is to wallow in the failures. And the big kicker is there is no failure. That girl who made all that money from Spanx, her father asked her every day, what did you fail at today? Well, I tried out for cheerleading and they didn't pick me. He said, good. See, that's good training.
Yes. We gotta fail faster.
And fail forward. At least you're going in the right direction.
Fail forward, fail faster, fail better. Because the more failures, the more things that don't work out, you find a way to really work it out. 409, I say that all the time. 409 actually is the 409th concoction that actually worked to clean the walls. 409 times.
Oh, 409, that's what they call it.
Yeah, 409. That's what they call it. 409. Shucks. Colonel Sanders started KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, with his retirement check at 67.
His Social Security check.
Yeah, at 67. Ernestine Shepherd started lifting weights at 56. Now in her 80s. There's success story after success story after success story. You could be one.
Post-its are a failure. The guy was inventing glue and it wouldn't stick.
Fail forward and learn the lesson from it. That's what Vern said. Absolutely. And so you want to set yourself some big goals. Set your lifetime goals. Set 50 of them. How many goals? Everything that you ever want to do, everything that you ever want to go, write it down. And then start to think about, how can you do that? What can I do? It's going to start to come. You write the goals, you write the vision, you make it plain, and then you write your life statement. I'm so grateful and happy. Now that what?
That I'm still on the planet.
Yeah.
Hello.
That I'm here to do the work, that I am living the life of my dreams. And only you can identify what the life of your dreams is. What is the life of your dreams? And we identify that by writing the vision and make it plain. It is my goal to speak from many stages, to impact, to empower and inspire people to live the life of their dreams on a very high level. Think about it. Who are you impacting? You might be one of my friends, Kelly. Kelly is the person at work who reminds people that this is just temporary. We just here for a little while. We're not here to stay. We just here to collect each other and keep it moving. She is the happy voice at the job. When you come to work and you feeling like this is not the end all be all for me, she's the reminder when you get there. Let's have fun while we together. Let's enjoy this day. We're not gonna be sad because we in the warehouse packing things. We're gonna be happy here. We're going to be happy with each other. We're going to be glad to see each other. We're going to be the highlight of each other's day, even while we're working. Let go of the old unsupportive story. Tell yourself a better, different story. Hire the mentors, hire the coaches that's going to help you to get to where you want to get to. We are out here waiting for you to be willing to invest in yourself to get to the life of your real dreams. Create positive surroundings. And if your surroundings are not positive, just take 15 minutes a day and start to get it in order. 15 minutes, no more, no less. 15 minutes is just enough time for you to start getting like, oh my God. And right when you like, I don't feel like doing this, it's over. It's over. Because only in positive surroundings, only in lack of clutter, can you create what you're working on creating, because cluttered spaces creates cluttered minds. So you have to clear it so that you can be in this open, free space. So determine what your priorities are and make your monthly action plan, your weekly action plan, your daily action plan. Set your daily priorities, your daily gratitude, your daily good habits. What's your daily goals for yourself? Your daily visualization, your daily reflection. All of these things are so important for us to do so that we can feel good and manifest fast. How do we feel good? Ask yourself empowering questions. What are you happy about in your life right now? What are you excited about in your life right now? What are you proud about in your life right now? What are you grateful for in your life right now? What are you enjoying most in your life right now? What are you committed to in your life right now? How can you make yourself feel good today? How can you improve your relationships today? How can you be present in the now? Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow doesn't exist. That's why the present is a gift. So just stay here. Stay here now in the present. You know, when we hold on to the things that happen, you hold on to the emotional stuff that happened too. And we don't want to hold on to the emotional stuff. We want to let that go. Let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Some people holding on to stuff like a dog with a bone with gravy on it. Let that ish go. Burns said, give to others as much as you give to yourself as much as you give to others. Absolutely. It's so important. So how can you have more inner peace? What can you give today? What are your 5 most important goals? What can you do today to achieve your goals? What help or guidance can you ask for today? What can you pray for today? And if this were the last day of your life, how would you live it? How would you live it? The other thing I love about this planner is absolutely the vibrational chart. You find yourself at the bottom somewhere. Oh my goodness, I'm down here and jealousy and revenge and hate and anger and overwhelm and all this stuff is down there. And the first thing it says is to affirm yourself. Affirm yourself. Affirmations. I am enough. I take time every day to become aware of how I feel. I accept every emotion. I do not resist. I allow myself to feel and let go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And then after you affirm yourself, then it gives you action steps to feel better. Action steps like spend time with positive friends. Y'all know the positive ones versus the negative ones. Spend time with the positive friends, play with kids, play with pets, play your favorite music, watch funny movies, draw something nice, smell a flower, do something artistic.
Eat chocolate.
Eat chocolate, yes. Guilt-free, eat chocolate. Cook your favorite meal, go for a massage, go for a facial. All of these things are so important. How about say yes?
Tell your say yes, Darlaina story.
Yes, say yes, say yes. There's so many. My life is a series of saying yes. I think that's what the next book is going to be called. She said yes. And it's not about marriage. Said yes to me and yes to my life.
Yes.
Yes to a series of things that maybe normally I would have said no to. And intuitively, my intuition says, say yes. Say yes. Somebody asks you something, say yes. You don't know where it's going to end up. Dr. Long said, can you take me for a ride? Spa days, yes. Vern said spa days.
No, I didn't say, can you take me for a ride? Because I don't just go for rides. I asked you to take me someplace specifically.
Absolutely. You asked
Could
me to
you
drive
give me a ride is different.
Yeah, absolutely. Take you to a location. And I said yes, and ended up on a set of Sesame Street. On the steps of 1, 2, 3 Sesame Street. I ended up absolutely crying because I remember that place when I was 5 years old.
So why are you crying?
I saw it. I saw it on TV. And now I'm in a place that I saw on TV for so many years, stuff that I watched on television and then set my kids in front of it and put my kids in front of it and then put my grandkids in front of it. And now I'm on the steps. What?
Because you said yes.
I said yes.
I needed a ride.
And so not only was I on the steps of 1, 2, 3 Sesame Street, I was also at the Sesame Street naming at 63rd and Broadway. I was at the Sesame Street 50th Gala.
And the 50th taping. The taping of the show.
50th taping of the show with
HBO special.
Who was that? Levitt, the actor. Big time.
He's got 3 names. He was in third something from the sun.
Joseph something Levitt. I met Whoopi Goldberg. I met Patti LaBelle. All of these people who were all a part of Sesame Street. You know, being able to be ear shy of Michelle Obama as she spoke at the gala. Seeing so many different things, all because I said yes to, can you give me a ride? You never know what your kindness or what your kindness will lead you to.
And it was kindness. My sweetheart had just gone to heaven, and he was the one that always drove me to stuff, especially if I was going to be nervous. He didn't want me to drive. He wanted, and when I found out you were driving for Lyft or something at the time, and I said, oh, I wonder if she will come and drive for me, because I just was not up to the Lincoln Tunnel. I'm telling you, that's it.
Absolutely. And we went listen, we spent a lot of days in the car. We did a lot of things. Not only did we go to those.
You took me to the cabin. You took me to Tennessee up in them mountains.
Sure did. And to Allison's house for her taping. You know,
yeah, that was up somewhere, up by where Debbie is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure enough.
How did you guys meet?
On LJ.
On where?
My niece, Jasmine, called me up and said, there's these people talking, and I think you would be interested in this, Aunt Loretta. Here's the number. And I think it was on her Wellness Wednesday. I heard her for a long time, and she never gave her how to get in contact with her. And I wasn't that tech savvy, so I didn't know how to research nobody. And finally, one day she said her phone number.
Yeah.
And
She called me. That was like 2017. She called me and she said, you know, some of my friends call me Susan, but you know, I'm Dr. Loretta Long, right? And
I'm Jasmine's aunt. That's what I told her.
Right. And so she's saying all this stuff, and I get my phone while she talking. I'm like, oh,
and I've been told your mother, and you were supposed to be talking to me, and you were talking to your mother.
Yep, I called my mom. It was amazing. But you just never know where you will end up at, you know.
We
And
have a book to write together now. So
Yeah.
we're, you don't know. And I'm very intentional about asking for the right people in the right place at the right time. So I'm very sensitive to who shows up on my radar. And when God tells me that's somebody to include in your inner circle, I go ahead and ask them. Sometimes they say no. So
Yeah.
they don't always say yes, because we don't always say yes to our good.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. But she definitely, she said, I thought my book was finished until I heard you speak.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
did.
Yeah.
Because she's got the whole second half of the book. Mine is rah, 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 let's go, let's go. Hers is what makes you stop? Okay, we're going to deal with that.
Yes, absolutely. You need a checkup from the neck up, right?
Check up from the neck up. Check.
Absolutely. So say yes.
We need to give up the blame game.
Say yes sometimes to your life. Say yes sometimes to the things that come up. We say no way too much.
And too fast.
And then, like, if you do say yes, then that voice, you're not good at that. Why would you do that? Why would you say yes and then you call a person and say, you know what, I changed my mind? Don't change your mind. Say yes and go forth. And see.
Successful people say yes quickly and say no. It takes them a long time to say no because they don't bail. See, and insecure people say no quick. Because their insecurities will tell them, don't try that.
Absolutely. So don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. The life of your dreams is on the other side of yes.
You know why you should say yes quickly? You can always say no. You can say yes and try it out because sometimes you need to try it so that can go off your agenda permanently. Like
Right.
I am the happiest, Debbie, teaching graduate students and people already on the path. I lived with a lot of early childhood teacher candidates, and they were in the middle of the floor making up games and cutting out paper. And I knew that was not me, so that's a gifting that I'm not an early childhood teacher. And it's so funny because Sesame Street is preschool. And I tell them all the time, that's not what my degree's in, y'all. So and I grew up in Michigan. Preschool is put the snowsuits on, take the snowsuits off, put the snowsuits on. Man, you gotta love it.
Absolutely have to love. And it's so important to love what you do. And you know what that thing is, that thing that you will show up and do, whether they pay you for it or not, that thing that they just say, oh, we need you to come and do. And then you're like, okay. And then you go, and if they just happen to give you a stipend or honorary or something, then you're like, that's a bonus, but I would have did it whether you gave it to me or not. Those are the things that you should be doing. Those are the things that you should be developing, whether or not it is being the teacher or the speaker or the chicken fryer, the house cleaner, the babysitter, like whatever that thing is. There was a time when I watched kids in my house. I had 13 kids in my house every day and one helper. Everybody know Lena love the kids.
Well, you were used to being around a lot. You had such a big family.
Absolutely. So you just got to find that thing that speaks to you every time you do it. You're like, oh my God, this is so great. I'm really enjoying this. My friend started painting over the pandemic. And now April the 30th is her first major art show in Los Angeles.
Oh, that's wild.
People saw her work, was like, you're good at this. No, you're amazing at this. And so she worked to develop this art. And now, like, the one who did this, when she gave it to me, I was like, you did that? She was like, yeah, I did that. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, how beautiful is that? She said, yeah, it reminded me of you. See the picture of her? Yep.
That is so amazing.
She drew that. Like freehand drew it. Like, okay. Like, and that was the one who, she's moving to LA. So I went to her house and she gave me, all these different things, from her house. And I'm like, oh my gosh, as she's packing up the artwork, I'm looking at this artwork and I'm saying, you are way gifted, honey. Because people just don't wake up and I'm a painter or I'm an artist.
No, they've been doing that since.
You had that gift your whole life. You just didn't know.
And a lot of people discourage them. Oh, girl, you can't make no money doing that. You better go on to secretarial school.
Absolutely.
Do a good job.
Yeah, go get your
government. Job.
Thank you. It is so what's that? V Hall. Thank you, V Hall. Thank you, Vern. Absolutely. So yes, to look out for her, Tandra Campbell. She is out there, and she is so. She believes in law of attraction and manifestation as well, and so she is making this move on faith. She like, I'm leaving. I'm going to LA. When
she's stepping out of the boat.
Yep, she's stepping out. April 18th, she will be in Los Angeles.
Well, we got her. We just
we do. It takes something to believe in your dream and walk in your dream. See, you could talk about all of the stuff that you want to do. You can write it down. You can make it plain. You can do all of it.
And spend up all your creative energy on your vision board and never once do one thing off of it. Uh-oh.
You have got to walk in it.
Doing it.
You got to step into it. It's there for you to do. What do you really want? I'm always thinking like, what can I do next to get me to the next goal?
That's a good way to think. What's next?
Who do I need to connect to? When I went from the thought that my brother said, I was his celebrity sister, right? And I'm thinking celebrity, I don't know, maybe not so much, maybe celebrity healer. And because what started happening was I started seeing all these celebrities popping up on TV and online, and their faces, they're hurt. Hey, Brian, they're hurt and their pains. The Mary J. Blige's, the Tamar Braxton's, and when I think about their sister Tracy was angry, and Tracy didn't speak up for herself. Tracy ended up with throat cancer that took her out. And so we know that emotions cause disease. And so we know that cancer is a disease of anger, deep hurt, regret, and deep grief.
And then look at where it is.
And depending on where it falls tells an even bigger story. In your throat, something that you said or something that you didn't say. So eventually she started to voice it, but it still didn't change how much anger and resentment she was holding.
And she was mad at, see, that's the blame game. You can't ever control anything you don't take responsibility for. So when you blame other people for your hurt, then you're in a circle that you can't get out of. That's a trap.
Absolutely. And so we want to be mindful. That's why it's so important to feel our emotions, allow them to run their course, and let them go. You can't hold on to anger and resentment and hurt and all these other things, because holding on to that will manifest it into something. I'm living proof of that. I manifested heart disease from a broken heart. All of these things, that are connected. They say we are fearfully and wonderfully made. We're connected, mind, body, and soul.
Mm-hmm.
Your mind, body, and soul is so, so important to pay attention to what you allow in your mind. That's why when people say, oh, let's go watch a horror movie.
Oh, no.
I'm not watching that, because I don't want that in my thoughts. Thoughts become things. I'm good. will keep myself on the funny stuff, maybe a little drama here and there, maybe a little bit of action stuff, but yeah, no horror. No. It's so important to find the
I like
things that
superhero movies.
I like Marvel movies too. Yeah. I like Superman. I like Spider-Man. I like Marvel movies.
I even like Iron Man.
I like Iron Man too. So things that are, things that you enjoy doing, things, what she say? Nope to the horror movies. Vern said, nope. I got some better things I want to spend my time on. And, we want to, focus on things that make you happy, things that make you feel good, even though some feel good things may not be happening. It doesn't mean that we don't experience, sadness when somebody dies or sadness when things bad happen, but we don't
dwell on them.
We don't dwell on them. We don't internalize them. Life is going to continue to happen to each of us, to all of us. And that's why it's so important to hold spaces like this so that we can help each other to feel better, to move on from it, to absolutely create the life that we really want.
Let life happen for you, not to you.
Absolutely. Life is always happening for you, not to you. You ask yourself for something. You start saying, I want to live this way. I want to do this way. And then all of a sudden, something happens and you have to move. And sometimes you will get kicked out of a situation or circumstance, and you think it's a bad thing that you're getting kicked out. Ask me how I know.
You got fired so many times.
Fired from good jobs, and I ain't even do nothing. I'm like, this cannot be right. Why is these people doing this to me? And it wasn't until this nice pastor guy said, you gonna keep going to those jobs, and I'm just gonna tell you, God gonna kick you out faster and faster. My longest job was 4 years. The shortest one was 6 weeks. Man, and I've had great job, work for university, work for big hospitals, all of that. But no, that wasn't my gift. That wasn't where I was supposed to be. And God knew that I was going to stay there and retire, at least attempt to retire from there. And so,
You were going to stay there till you got all your kids through college. Oh my
through college, yes, because at Temple University in Philadelphia, if you work for them, your kids go to school for free. So I just knew, what's somebody backing up their car? What's going on? Make sure your phone's on mute. Oh, Lady Smackdown is in the building. Hey, Gwen.
I'm sorry, that was me. Let me leave my line.
Look, if I had
you're forgiven.
Yes,
you're a professional.
If I had looked up, I wouldn't have known. Lady Smackdown is in the building, one of our faves. But yeah, so it's so important to get to the life that you really want. Write the vision, make it plain, make your vision board, write your life statement out, put it where you can see it when you wake up in the morning, when you go to sleep. It's so important to take time out to answer these empowering questions, to move yourself up the vibrational charts. This planner will absolutely help you to measure your life, because once you measure it, it gets faster. Grand Rising Mr. Trust Gang himself. I like that. It's so important for us to do that. You can create the life that you really, really want. All you have to do is first identify what you want. And then once you do that, create the vision. And then write the vision. Make it plain, so that you can then start to know what direction you're even moving in. Some people, they move all over. They just keep throwing things up against the wall to see what sticks. Oh, I'm a travel agent. Oh, I sell vitamins. Now I sell lip gloss. Now I do this, and now I know that life well. You know why? It's my life. I'm talking about myself. What Crystal say? Let me just talk about me.
Yeah, she says that
until I learned who I was and who I am and how God wants me to show up in the world. So, Lady Smackdown, you in the building. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns? We thank you for being here. As always, we always like when you slide up in here. Truck and all. Lady Smackdown drives an 18-wheeler and she like 4'11".
That's what that sound was. She was backing up.
She was backing up the truck. Yep, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, I was still bagging up the truck. That's like, okay. That's what y'all heard. I forgot I wasn't muted. I jumped on. I was on Facebook listening.
Nice.
I've been on Facebook listening since the beginning, but yeah, that was me bagging up the truck with the beat beeping. But I really resonated with what you were sharing about Tracy Braxton and about that cancer, you know.
Yes.
Being a disease of deep hurt and regret, because I saw that in my own mother.
Yes.
And she revealed some of the things that deeply hurt her that we didn't know about until right before she died, you know. And so that for me, I'm learning how to release healthily and not in anger. You know, I release those things. I say how I feel. Because I was the person that would hold that stuff in. I would never tell a person how I feel. Now, I'm going to tell you how I feel, you know, and I'm not going to be ugly about it. But when you feel a way about something, you have to let people know. And you got to let the people know that made you feel that way. Because they may not even be aware that they did it, you know what I'm saying? They may not even be aware that they brought that kind of feeling to you. But it's important that you release it, you know.
Yes.
Because holding on to it is weight. It's like heavy. And for me personally, I'm grateful to learn how to healthily release it and not do it in anger, but only doing it really. For me, I'm doing it in love for myself because I love me. I'm not gonna walk around. You wouldn't walk around with barbells around your neck all day long. So why would you walk around with internal weight on the inside of you all day long and not say nothing?
Yes.
And some of us go years without saying anything. Or, for example, trauma. And I think that was a big deal with the Braxton family is trauma.
Yeah.
And nobody really, you know, you're speaking, but nobody really hears you.
Yeah.
Nobody is really, you know, open to healing amongst the family, and so many people carry family burdens. Oh my God, family burdens is like, I'm so glad I learned the difference between relatives and family. So you all are my family. You know, I get to choose my family. You know, I get to pick the people that I call family. My relatives are my relatives. They may not ever understand me, but I'm grateful to learn how to walk more in love for myself. And as I do it more for myself, I'm able to freely love other people, you know, just as they are, and not, you know, not expect so much, but allow grace to be the covering for that other person, even when they may not realize how they made you feel or what they did that made you feel the way. I just allow grace to be the covering for them as it is for me.
Yeah.
And bring mercy, you know, allowing those things to cover these people, because some people honestly do not know what they're doing. Like Jesus prayed and said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do.
They do.
They don't know.
They don't know.
And
they don't know.
And it's like people walking around in the dark room feeling like you say, throwing stuff on the wall to see what's there. People are doing that emotionally doing it. Like, I'm just going to try this relationship. I'm going to try that relationship. Oh, that one didn't work. Let me put that one down. Let me go get another one. And I'm like, wow, it happens. It's amazing. I'm grateful.
And never take a time to build a relationship with themselves. The planner can be purchased on freedommastery.com. Also, Amazon has it, and you can also get it from any links in my bio. V Hall said, this live has reached deep places in me in so many ways today. So you are so welcome. We're here every morning, 8 a.m. So continue to join us. Absolutely follow so I can follow you back and really connect. I do believe that sometimes we are on social media and we think that we're connected, but we're really still disconnected. So let us really connect and have a connection so that we can invite you to more of the things that we do. If you ever want to join us in the Zoom room, you can. At the meeting ID is 215-690-1128. The password is 1234. And if you're crazy, we will kick you out, but you are welcome to come. So we thank everybody for being here today on day 112 of the Law of Attraction. Hopefully you have gotten something from this. We are going to be building it out even bigger to invite more people. The goal is to get more people living the life of their dreams so that they show up in the world just as happy as we are. The more people living their dreams, the more happy people there'll be in the world. And so this is a labor of love for you, for us, and for the world at large. So thank you so much for being.
People don't know they're crazy, Darlaina, and we'll give them a chance to heal before we kick them out.
Okay, all right, we will. We'll give you a chance to heal before we kick you out. So have an amazing rest of your day, you guys. I will see you tomorrow, same time, same station. Oh, we will be here tonight at 8 p.m. for the Law of Attraction evening routine as what you should do before you close your eyes. So we will meditate ourselves closed tonight at 8 p.m. So join us for 8 p.m. and then we'll see you back in the morning at 8 a.m. So have an amazing day today and we will see you later. Bye for now.
Give yourself a hug.
Give yourself a hug.